Good morning, children. Welcome to the online class of Social Science of Class 10. We are going through the rise of nationalism in Europe. And today, the subtopic that we are going to start here is what did liberal nationalism stand for? Liberal nationalism means Udarwadi Rashtravad. The idea of national unity in early 19th century Europe were closely allied to the ideology of liberalism. The word liberalism is derived from Latin word liber, which means free. For the middle class, liberalism stood for freedom of individual and equality of all before the law. So middle class, that is businessmen, industrialists, traders, shopkeepers, merchants and professionals were known as liberal classes. From politics point of view, liberalism emphasized the concept of government by consent. यानी ऐसा सरकार जो जनता के स्वीकृति से बने, ऐसे सरकार को सपोर्ट चाहते थे कौन? लिबरल क्लास. ऑन द अदर हैंड, as per the French Revolution, liberalism stood for the end of autocracy and clergy privilege, emergence of constitutions and representative government through parliament. और फ्रेंच व्यू के अनुसार लिबरलिज्म का अर्थ होता है एंड ऑफ ऑटोक्रेसी, यानी निरंकुश शासन का अर्थ, और क्लर्गी प्रिविलेज जो चार चुका था उसका भी है, और उत्पन्न हो इमरजेंस, एक नए संविधान का उत्पत्ति, जिसमें प्रतिनिधि जनता पार्लियामेंट के थ्रू आए और गवर्नमेंट बनाए. 19th century liberals also stressed the inviolability of private property, यानी उदारवाद निजी संपत्ति के स्वामित्व का अनिवार्यता पर बल देते थे. Yet equality before the law did not necessarily stand for universal franchise, suffrage, यूनिवर्सल राइट टू वोट फॉर ऑल. यहाँ पर अभी भी ये जो इक्वलिटी बिफोर लॉ का मतलब ये नहीं कि राइट टू वोट फॉर ऑल. एज पर द लिबरल, द राइट टू वोट एंड राइट टू गेट इलेक्टेड वेर ग्रांटेड एक्सक्लूसिवली टू प्रॉपर्टी ओइंग मैन. ये आपने कहाँ देखा था? फ्रांस में. मेन विदाउट प्रॉपर्टी एंड ऑल वुमेन were excluded from political rights. That means they have no right to vote. आपने देखा था. Under the Jacobin, all males and adults enjoyed the right to vote. But during the Napoleon rule, again the suffrage was limited and reduced women to the status of a minor, subject to the authority of father and husband. Women and non-proprietary men organized opposition movement demanding equal political right till 19th and early 20th century. In the economic sphere, liberalism stood for freedom of market and abolition of state-imposed restrictions on the movement of goods and capital. This was the strong demand of the emerging middle class too. Napoleon's administrative measures had created out of countless small principalities a confederation of 39 states. Each state possessed its own currency, weight and measures. As a result, a merchant had to suffer extremely. For example, a merchant passing from Hamburg to Nuremberg to sell his goods had to pass through 11 custom barriers and pay a custom duty of about 5% at each one of them. Duties were often left according to the weight and measurement of the goods. It involved time-consuming calculations. The measuring of cloth was the L. L stood for different length in different regions, such as in Frankfurt and L equal to 54.7 centimeter of cloth. In May, its an L stood equal to 55.1 centimeter. In Nuremberg, an L stand for 65.6 centimeter of cloth. And Freiburg, it stood for 53.5 parts of cloth. It was a big obstacle to economic growth and economic exchange. So, new commercial classes were demanding for the creation of unified economic territory, allowing the unhindered movement of goods, people and capital. So, children, in 1934, a custom union or Juverin was formed at the initiative of Prussia and joined by most of the German states. The union abolished tariff barriers and reduced the number of currencies from over 30 to 2. The creation of railway network further stimulated mobility, harnessing economic interest to national unification. So, gradually, a wave of economic nationalism strengthened the sense of nationalism at that time. Okay, children, this much today. Thank you.